Blessed love, everybody. So what do you think? We're right here, so at We Caribe Wapin. You're so in Walawa Limon, Costa Rica. And listen, I have the distinct pleasure. I have the honor of introducing to Uno a reggae artist of times. And I'm right here, so in Costa Rica, Limon Walawa, visiting with us. You know where? In Sendero Beach Club. Uno know where that is? Uno know say that is in Walawa, yes? Listen to me. Clap on your hand, pay attention, and don't change the channel because I have with me the distinctive reggae artist straight from Jamaica by way of New York. Screechy Dan. Listen.
Blessed love,
What an
people.
introduction because I have to make sure I do honor to the artist.
High five for them on there.
Listen to me
Yeah,
first
man,
of
give
all.
thanks.
Welcome to the place.
Give thanks, give thanks.
First thing I want to
Yeah.
know, and the people them want to know is this your first time in Costa Rica? And if it's not your first time, tell us a little bit about that experience.
This is actually my second time. And the first time I came, it was, I believe, I don't remember the year exactly, but I believe it was either 2014, 15, one of those years.
One of those years,
Yeah.
okay.
So, yeah, man, and it was with Bushman, and we have Lightning and Thunder.
All right.
I came along, I was on one of the shows, but, the rest of them, I might touch the mic here and there.
Yes.
So, but besides the show, Costa Rica, as specifically where I'm at now, where we at now,
Yes.
straight Negril.
All right, you done Negril.
Yeah, it reminds me of Negril.
Wonderful.
Yeah, man.
Because, and you know what? I want to tell you something.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
You talk about when you first forward, you was with Bushman.
Yeah.
You was with Selector, Lightning
and Selector Thunder.
And Selector
You
Thunder.
can't make Thunder here, you call him DJ.
Listen to me. I nearly get in trouble and go call the man DJ. No, man. Selector,
Yeah.
so no don't know already.
Yeah.
Listen to me. When you came the first time to Costa Rica, did you come to the Atlantic side, Limon side, or you go San Jose, or you go Pacific?
I think we go both sides because I remember moving from this side, driving through a rainforest for like a couple hours.
Okay.
So I guess, and not even guess. I think Lightning did tell us, say we're going on the other
Are
side.
you going on the other side? So you
Yeah.
was on the Pacific side.
And now we came and we landed on that side,
Uh-huh.
and we came to this
To
side.
this side. All
So this
right.
time around, it switched up.
And it really warms my heart to hear you say that it reminds you of Negrid.
Yeah,
Because
man.
that means beaches, vibration. Tell me what when you say it remind you, explain that.
I mean the settings, the way how the whole settings of the whole entire area with the water. You know what I mean? You can hear the ocean
Yes.
singing sweet melody behind you right here. And each and every spot we pass, the whole layout is, to me, is
It's just like Negrid.
And where we're coming from on the other side, the whole entire island remind me of Jamaica.
Wonderful.
Yeah, man.
No, man, I love it.
So,
No, I would have to dig right into this interview with asking some juicy questions,
Yeah,
Richie,
man.
because
Yeah.
we have to do it that way. No, you are a reggae dancer, is how you started, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right.
Correct.
And as you started the music, we know that you are absolutely Jamaica's own.
Right.
But you transcended and moved into
To
New
Brooklyn,
York.
New York.
Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us about the difficulties and the benefits, which being a dancehall reggae artist, Jamaica music, reggae music, but from New York. How that work?
To be honest, when I came to America, Brooklyn, New York, I was pretty young, so I came and I used to go back and forth at that early time. So when I came, I didn't even know there was Jamaican or Caribbean people in Brooklyn, but the specific area I landed in was in Crown Heights.
Crown Heights,
Yeah, exactly. So, time passed, not too much time passed, but a couple of days. Walk outside, me hear some accent. So wow, that sound like Jamaican. So, but it wasn't dominated by Caribbean people as much as it is right now, which everything grow with time. You know what I mean? But at an early time, like almost immediately, we start getting involved with, because I always love music. But before I even, can I rewind?
Yes, man, rewind and tell me we want to know everything.
Before I even come to America, the reason why I immediately start going around touching mics, we start keeping our own little parties too.
All
At
right.
young teenager. And reason B is like living in Jamaica, my father him created him built a sound system for me so I could stay off the street, because originally we were living, I was born and raised in Trenchtown.
Okay.
We're the heart of it. The heart of the music, the heart of the, where we may refer to as badness, you know what I mean, the Western Kingston environment. So my father built a sound system, and the first used to buy me records and stuff like that. So I grew up around music. And behind me, like this was my yard, the back fence behind was a friend of mine who we all grew up with named Willa Wilson. He's also a musician, a singer.
Okay.
Willa Wilson.
Okay.
So in his yard, when we all were kids, all the artists, the world, not all the artists, but many of the artists the whole world regard, used to hang over Willa Wilson yard.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to see Dennis, when we used to see Arias and Johnny Clark, he used to put me on his lap and play him guitar. So we grew up around music in Trenchtown, you know. So migrated to the US is like it never left. You know, so we continue. When I found out I got 1 and 2 Jamaica and I could chill with in Brooklyn, you know, going to school and meet friends. So we continue the music. We start keeping what we used to call hooky party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the first one, most people remember it was in my house when my mother gone to work.
And you know what? And since we're talking about this time now, out of your hits them, because you had a few, which one would you say is your major hit that you are more in tune with, that you would say at a certain time spoke more to the transcending time of your life and what was going on with the times? Which song would that be?
All right. Any song or just a hit song?
No, it could be any song, because plenty time the hit song them is not the conscious deep meaning song them.
No, exactly. That's why I asked you.
Yeah, man.
Hit or song. All right. Well, there's quite a few songs that I wrote because I love to write about experience and, you know, things, whether it's personal experience or just things my eye behold, as which can consider experience here, because it affect me emotionally, depends on what I'm witnessing. You know what I mean? So there's so many songs. There's a song I love dear to my heart called Neighborhood.
Neighborhood.
But it's not even out, and that been voiced since 2006.
And it's not out.
No, and it's an acoustic, and it's talking about everything that's happening. My neighborhood, which somebody asked me, why didn't you broaden it and say the world? But I said no. When you say the world, a lot of people think of the responsibility of like a big world. So I say, you know what? It give each and every person a chance to start with their own neighborhood, and then the whole world merge. With everybody busy taking care of their neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah.
The world will be a better place.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
and you know what? And it's funny that you say that, because moving into that, then we can talk about right now. What projects do you have right now, and what song are you working on right now that you would like the Costa Rican fan base and the world to know, so that we can know where to follow you and what you got going on?
Okay, right now I'm working with Subatomic, because I've been touring with Subatomic sound system for quite a while. Subatomic was Lee Scratch Perry's band. Yeah, so I used to tour with Lee Scratch Perry, God bless him soul.
Yes.
He passed away, but we still continue the journey, with the work with Subatomic sound system. So me and Subatomic, we currently working on some songs. One called The Healing of the Nation. Herbs is the healing of the nation.
Nice.
You can pick whatever herbs you chose, because I haven't spoke of a specific herb. I just say
Okay.
herbs are the healing of the nation.
Yes.
A medication they should know. So whatever herbs you want to put in place is on you. Whatever herbs you want.
I love that. I love that because you
Yeah,
know what? As people say herbs, especially when you're talking about healing of the nation,
yeah,
you
yeah,
talk about liberty, you talk about
yeah,
Rasta movement, you talk
yeah,
about naturalness or
yeah.
anything. People right away think
It's ganja
ganja
you talk
or you
about.
talk about marijuana. And it's
Exactly.
not so. And I
It's
like how
not.
you say that
It's not
because
so.
many different healing herbs
There's so many different
are
herbs.
good for the nation. And
Good
you
for
know
the
what?
nation.
Before we continue, I can say this. Right here, so in Sendero, as you've
Mm.
met all the owners, so
Yeah.
you guys are here to perform at La Selva.
That's Selva, yes.
And I was so excited to have you
Yeah.
guys here.
Yeah.
We are here promoting this drink here at Sendero. I want to taste it
Oh,
because
yes.
sorrel is something that you know love in Jamaica, yes?
Yeah, man, especially on Christmas time.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, you
man.
know, say sorrel is something that we drink here, so we grow it here, so we bring it from the Caribbean culture.
But guess what? Me feel the vibes, the energy.
I
of home.
wanted to make sure, and I love that. I wanted
Yeah.
to make sure we taste it.
Yes.
We're going to taste it same time and see what we think. This is a sorrel margarita, everybody.
Sorry, margarita.
Sorrel margarita in
See that?
Sendero. Ya
So
saben,
we
all
have
right.
our cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers
To
to
liberty and good music.
yes, I.
What do you think? It's nice.
Need a
Mhm.
second cup.
We need a second one.
A sec.
I don't think we're leaving from here without drinking that and getting a second one too.
It's nice.
Listen
I
to me,
love
it
the
was much and such a pleasure to have you here. We
yes.
want to make sure we follow you, we support you.
Yes.
Where can we go to support your music, to know the new works that you're doing?
Okay. Well, as we know, we live in a digital era.
Yes.
So I have to point that out.
Yes.
Which I didn't have to because everybody aware. But so streaming on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
None to put and the name always stay uniform. The spelling,
That
Eh,
is the name of your IG
Screech.
and Facebook and those things?
everything is the
Stay
same
uniform.
spelling. Yeah, the name.
Stays the same.
Yeah, it's consistent.
What is the name so the
It's
people them
consistent
know?
with the spelling. Screechy Dan, SCREECHYDAN. Screechy Dan,
Alright.
and that's two different words.
Exactly. Screechy Dan.
Yeah, IG and TikTok,
Facebook.
Facebook,
All of them.
Headbook.
What about
Elbow.
YouTube?
Me dey on YouTube
Alright,
too, but
good.
me about to strip my YouTube channel
Uh-huh.
and come have some creative ideas when I want to.
You
So
actualize it up.
exactly.
I
So
love it. I love it.
yeah, man. So
Well, uno hear it already right here. So at
Yeah.
We Caribe Wapin,
yeah,
Screechy Dan is the name that you must look on all
Screechy Dan,
platforms
yeah.
to follow this artist and
Yeah.
support the music.
yeah,
And him is right here. So in Walaba, Limon, Costa Rica, he will be performing at La Selva
yeah,
this weekend.
yeah.
For Labor Day here in Costa Rica. Blessed
Yeah.
love, uno don't know already. Let's take
And,
another
and
taste.
make sure follow any movements. Shadow, make sure follow because
Well, I appreciate
the
it.
consciousness is way up here, and we need more people like you. So
Yes,
cheers.
well, thank you
for that.
so much.
Yeah, man.
Likewise. Blessed love.
That's it.
We Caribe Wapin, we gone, man. So right here at We Caribe again, we are continuing our work and our interviews with some of the most renowned, respected, transcending reggae artists in the industry. We are so honored to be able to introduce to you the one and only Red Fox. Blessed love, Red
Pleasure,
Fox.
give
I have
thanks.
to pump it for the blessing. Thank you so
Give
much
thanks,
for
give
being
thanks,
here.
give
So,
thanks for having me.
you know, welcome to Walaba, Costa Rica. Is this your first time here?
Yes, I've been here before in Costa Rica, but not this side.
All right. I was just talking to Screechy Dan and he was
Yeah.
saying the same thing. Tell me about your impact now. You're going to be performing here in Puerto Viejo, Walaba, at La Selva. And tell me about your impact from when you first came on the other side, the Pacific side, to being here on the Caribbean side with your own.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I came here, I came for a wedding. So I didn't see much.
Okay.
I was just at the hotel.
Okay.
So there's not much for me to tell you
Okay.
as far as that goes.
Okay.
Right?
So this would be a first time with you coming to perform and
For
doing
sure.
it. This is
Yeah.
an honor for us.
Good
And you
thanks.
know what? I wanted to ask you this. Your energy on stage
Yeah.
is always on height.
Same.
You come, where does that come from? Because it never wavers.
Same.
Where does that kind of energy come from and what drives you on stage?
Well, I love what I do. I really do. And there's always a connection between me and the people, right? I feed off the people and the people feed off me. So we're just basically just exchanging the vibration right through the night.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So they lift me up, I try to lift them up.
Right.
And it means a lot to me that they're having a splendid time. And also, I'm very into health, where I work out, like run, exercise a lot, really serious about what I eat. So I like to also express that energy.
And you know what? As you talked about your health, very important. Here in Costa Rica, when it comes to the artistry, I know several of the reggae artists, big up to all of them. My thing would be to ask you, as someone who has been able to successfully survive the industry, what advice would you give these young artists or even artists that have been in the game that are worried about making it, just making it? How does Red Fox day to day continue to make it without any worry and be so successful?
Well, everyone come here for a purpose. Every individual that was created for a purpose. And the first thing you want to make sure that the purpose that you're serving is you. That's you. This is what truly deep within yourself is your passion, and this is what you completely believe in, right? And once you recognize that within yourself, the rest will connect because everything will be aligned
Exactly.
because it's no longer a puzzle.
Exactly.
Whatever steps that you take, you'll find someone waiting to help you
Exactly.
because you were created and designed for that specific purpose. So once you're being yourself, you're not doing music because you see fame or fortune, girls, glitter and glamour, and all these things. You're not making that blind you from who you really want to be. Because at the end of the day, all of that is just an illusion, right? It's just an illusion. It's nothing that is real. Most artists spend a lot of time marketing themselves. And marketing means deceiving people and create an illusion that you're bigger than life itself. So you might be fooled as a person watching the television or watching the show and then get blinded by all of this and get off track from what is really your purpose. So my advice is to make sure that this is what you truly was meant to do in life. And from there, be yourself, be original. Don't follow trend. Trend fades. Don't follow people because eventually you'll find yourself in the middle of nowhere. So just believe in yourself and do what you within yourself feel that is your God given purpose.
Right. Wow. I love what you said. I love what you said. You talked about, and I've heard this expression, you talked about do what is truly your calling. So, can you tell us a little bit about, for all the fans who are hearing, for artists and inspiring youth that would like to be artists of any talent, the difference between fame and the difference between fortune? What do I mean? You have artists like, for example, take a singer, right? Or a rapper or an actor. You do it because of what you said. You love to do it, is your calling. But then you have those that are chasing fame or chasing money. So they do it for that purpose. Could you talk to us about, in your experience, how can one start to notice the difference so that you can make the right choice?
Well, as I said before now, it going boil down to purpose, right? Because chasing fame and chasing fortune can make you successful, right? Where you do get fame and you do get the fortune, but you feel truly empty and tormented because that's not what was meant for you. So now that you have gotten all these things that you thought that you needed as a person to make yourself feel better, but you don't feel better because it's not you, right? Because now you have to live this life almost like in a prison because you're being somebody that you're not, right? So it's like fame, those things when you get old don't mean anything, you know. Fortune, money can't get up and talk to you. Or you live inside here. You live in your brain, right? That means if you live in a mansion and if your head not right, the mansion don't feel right. If you drive in the car, the nice, beautiful car, but inside of your head not right, you just driving a car tormented. So you have to make sure that what you're doing when you're singing music, you are singing to uplift someone, to make someone feel better. Or if it's a love song that you're singing, you sing it in a way where a woman can feel really good about giving herself to you or to any man or whatever it is, respectfully. Or whatever you're doing, you're kind of thinking about people, not yourself. Because the art is not for you. When I draw a picture on the wall, it's not for me to sit and look at all day. It's for someone to come and look at the picture and see how they feel about that picture. So when you're doing music, it's the same thing. You're creating a song and you're thinking about how will this make someone feel, right? Because I write a song, maybe I feel sad, but I sing a song about getting myself out of this sadness. And I know someone that is feeling sad at that moment will begin to listen to the words that I'm saying and feel happy about themselves.
Right.
So you serve a purpose. And that in itself, though, it's an awesome feeling for me. It's very fulfilling.
Yes.
And then it gives you energy to prepare,
Okay.
to keep going.
Mhm.
And you don't find yourself crashing into a brick wall.
Right, right. No, I love what you said. And listen, let's take that to heart because honestly, fame and fortune is not everything. It can make you successful, but it may not make you fulfilled. That is basically the lesson that the master is teaching us here. And I won't keep you long. This drink that you just tried is a sorrel margarita, and I know say in Jamaica, you know, love sorrel. We love sorrel.
Yeah,
What do you think about the drink?
it's good.
It's good, right?
Yeah,
Right
man.
here. So at Sendero, uno can come and get uno sorrel margarita. It tastes really good and it's refreshing. Red Fox, all right. Listen, you're performing at La Selva, right here in Walaba, Costa Rica. It's a pleasure for us to have you.
Same.
Now, what can we expect at this performance?
Well, for me to tell someone what they should expect, it's kind of boring,
All right.
right? The reason why is because if I can tell you what to expect, that means I'm not coming with anything new,
Yes, sir.
right? I'm just coming with the same old, same old. So I'm going to tell you what to expect. So I'm going to tell you, say, boy, that even me know what to expect.
All right. So that means come ready. So you don't have to get ready.
Let's have a splendid time.
All right, we're gonna have a
Together.
splendid time. I love it.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, and in this segment, I will say this much. Here in Costa Rica, we have many reggae artists. We have some good sounds that are coming out from this country. And we always like to encourage our artists, encourage our producers, our selectors, our DJs to work together so that we can support one another. What advice can you give us so that we can propel each other in a way where the industry is being more auto sustainable? It's a small country. We don't have huge industries that are supporting, but we do support ourselves. What advice could you have for those producers, those artists, those of us who are trying to keep up the talent,
Well,
but don't have much support?
well, first, You must be bold. You cannot think about you don't have much. Forget about that. Don't think about how small the country is. Don't think about um, how much you cannot reach out to this person or how can I get there. You gotta get all of that out of your head, right? You have to act like you basically live in a place where the access to everything is just unlimited,
Mhm.
right? You have everything that you need, but you have to be bold, meaning that you have to reach out to people. If you don't reach out to people, then they can't hear from you. You cannot say, well, this person might not like what I have, or maybe he doesn't have time for me, or don't put all these things in your head. Just be bold, be courageous, be fearless, step out. Believe that Costa Rica is just like anywhere else in the world, and just reach out and do what you have to do.
And do what we have to do. So you hear it right here, so Red Fox himself, be courageous and just do what you have to do. Don't worry about the results and who you want to reach. Just worry about doing the work.
Yeah, because look on it like this, right? When I left Jamaica and went to New York in Brooklyn, there was a thing in Brooklyn where they say you have to be in Jamaica in order to make it. Now I didn't believe that for a second. I didn't believe because of my location that that will hinder me from getting around the world, right? And because I didn't have that in my head, I didn't operate that way. I didn't behave that way. I didn't look that way. I didn't DJ that way or anything.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
I just believe that I have what it takes. I have the gift God has given to me. And whatever I want to do, no one can stop it. Wherever I am at, location should never be a problem. The size of a country should never be a problem. The size of the population and all these things. All these things is just, you get them out of your head
Get them out of the
and do
way.
what you have to do. If you're born to do it, nothing can stop it.
Blessed love. If
Yeah.
you're born to do it, nothing can stop you.
Yeah.
It was such a pleasure having you here. I love the words that you have for us
Good thanks.
because they were based on consciousness, and I know they coming straight from your heart and your
Good.
soul. No pretending with you, Red Fox. I will be there to watch the performance,
Of course.
and all of you can know what happened because we're going to be in there so fast and taking some little clips on don't know already. Blessed love, and
Of
it's more
course.
than a wonderful pleasure to have you. I'm going to introduce your next friend because
Good.
it's three I want to come to the plus the selector.
Yes.
All right, then. So we're going to do that. Thank you so much.
Of course. Give thanks.
Blessed. Give thanks.
Yeah, man.
All
Of
right.
course. Yeah, man.